next big thing, a genius in business.
I'm sick and tired of your entitlement, Zedu.
Awuzolinga ukukhulume nami kanjalo. Siyezwana?
Then my police will pull your
Gijima emotweni kuyolandela u-Andile. Iskipha seqembu gijima.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Street Lover and I am Lover. And today I'll be discussing Adulting episode 2. But away from this, please subscribe to this YouTube channel because the gist never ends with Lover. Okay, so the conversation for today is Adulting. Like, Adulting is this film which is currently streaming or currently on Showmax, and it's just a wonderful one. So if you've not seen it, I advise you go see before you come here. Or let me just give you the gist about everything Adulting. So Adulting centers around 4 main characters, and like my previous video, which I'll be putting the link on the description of this video, so you can just go watch it. So I actually talked about the cast of this show and like their characters. So the film centers around this 4 main character, which is Bonga, Vuyani, Mpho, and this other guy, Eric. So the story develops the second episode, and it's now so interesting. And the second episode is titled "Don't Catch Feelings." So it's so funny that one of the main characters, that's Bonga, was like, I'm a playboy, I don't want to get married. But now playboy don't fall in love. Like, playboy is now in love. I'm kind of finding it hard to pronounce the names of these characters because they are, I don't know if it's Zulu names or Zosa. I don't know which South African tribe, but I'll just try my best to pronounce them the way I could. And I know it's so annoying to pronounce people's names wrongly, but we just have to deal with it and manage it. I realized that from last episode I was pronouncing Mpho. Moreover, they pronounced it as Mpho. So we'll just try to work on that. So let's just go into the story proper. So for Bonga, I was like, I thought this guy was the one saying, so it now bring me to the ground of maybe people like them who are like, I just want to be a playboy, I just want to do my things around and the rest. It's just a matter of they've not really seen that person they are at beats for. You get, when you see this person that you know that yes, I love this person, you forget about being a playboy or you want to be a playboy. So I feel Bonga is in that situation where now he's seeing this lady that's the oh my god, I can't remember the name, but I'll put the picture up. So seeing this lady now, he now feel like, wow, I think I want to go for this. And you know, when you see something you want to go for, it's so intentional. And it now bring me to the fact like how well he was able to just bring this emotions, bring this, like he does well with his acting. Because episode 1 it was just like no, I don't want family, I just want to enjoy my life as a bachelor and the rest. But now he's so intentional, he's calm around this lady and the rest. I was like, wow. So like now I don't want to see, so I think for episode 3 upcoming episode now, I'm looking forward to how well his dynamic with this lady is, because now she said she's seen a lot of, she has dealt with a lot of issues with guys and the rest, and she cannot really put in her all in relationship, that she's now into just herself and her life. And it is understandable when it comes to ladies who had probably been heartbroken or the rest. So I think these two people have been in this situation where they don't want relationship, or they find relationship as not something they want to be intentional about. So I feel something lovely will actually come out from that. However, I feel they're going to pass through a lot. So that's one thing. But I'm actually looking forward for this story develop, and this like love story develop between Bonga and this girl, this lady. I don't know the name. I can't pronounce the name. So that's for Bonga. And then for the married man, Mpho, I was like, Mpho Palesa left, right? And he's now looking for someone else to go with and like start to do it. But you know, I was like, is it just the nature of men to just cheat, or is it just the will I say the saying of like African men are polygamous nature? Is that what is like Mpho issue here? But this second episode now we're not like, no, the issue is the wife, because he was complaining about the woman, like them having boring sex. So it was like this thing, like it's just so boring, so he could not really. But do you think that's like an excuse for him to be cheating, or like you guys? I would really like to get your comments, like to get feedback from you guys. Like, do you think it's just like not having good sex life with your partner is actually what you having to cheat around, or probably you could have had that conversation with her and maybe they see someone, probably sex therapy or the rest, so they could actually develop their life for them, so probably they could have something better. So that's that for that. Like, that's that for Mpho and his story. Then the story of how he had to go on this date with this lady, and it ended up being a hooker. And it was just so funny because, and I felt like maybe this lady knew about all of this all along. She just wants to put Mpho on this like tight situation. From what's his name, Mpho. So we have Vuyani, and the story around Vuyani is actually like interesting. It's going better because now a man is sugar mommy, and I feel like Vuyani does not really have like anything emotional for this woman. But for this episode now, I'm not feeling like, why was he jealous about those guys like that were just about during this art exhibition, because he was feeling somehow bad. But I was having this sense of like, okay, maybe this feeling is having is based on the fact I felt like, okay, maybe she might go with these guys, or I don't know. I don't really understand Vuyani, but it is understandable that probably he now has like a feeling for her, but for the fact that she's an older woman, is not really vocal about it with his friends. You get, that's one thing. And aside that, then what else again? Then there's this thing he did with this lady during the art exhibition. I was like, this guy is just a messy guy. He just mess around. So that thing was quite, I don't know, but I'm actually looking forward to how well Vuyani can keep up with this relationship with his sugar mommy, and I don't know how things is going to do, Sham. But for Vuyani's story, I just like, I'm indifferent, but I actually like the fact that he's passing through a lot, dealing with this woman, and he still wants other women around him. Then for Eric now, Eric's issue is just the baby mama, and also him wanting to get his kid from her. And I just feel bad for Eric, because in as much as he's trying to be a family man, he's trying to care for his family, it's like every effort is trying to do this now is actually putting him in a bad situation, and it's making him look like a bad person the more. And now this is when the issue of power now come in. I think for this episode, the most interesting part for me was how the playboy is now fast becoming a lover boy. How Eric is trying so much to really get his child and have access to his child, and now everything is working against him just because of his like, he's just like a regular boy, a regular woman in the society, and his baby mama has been able to get to have a very rich and influential person as a new man. So it's just so frustrating for him. So I think that's all for this episode. I really do enjoy this episode, and I'm looking forward for more episode. Then also Vuyani, not Vuyani, the married man, Mpho, I was able to just turn around the situation, because he had issue with his wife, and fast he was not like turning around the situation and making it feel like, oh, it's because of I'm not so financially buoyant, so I'm thinking too much about getting. I was like, why is this man like this? I don't know if I'll say I'm not liking what he's doing. I don't know, I'm just indifferent about it, but it's just so funny how he was able to turn everything around and make the wife feel good. Yeah, so this is all for this episode of Adulting, and it's a very interesting one, and it's currently streaming on Showmax. So please follow or subscribe to this channel, because the gist never ends here.